he mention?
Your Lordship, I beg to mention item 22 on behalf of Mr. S. Chakravarti, Your Lordship. He's out of station.
This matter is supposed to settle out of court, correct?
I'm not aware, Your Lordship. I've just been instructed to mention the matter.
Where's the other side?
No objection, my lord.
Was it supposed to be settled out of court?
My lord.
Then what happened?
I have no instruction to that, my lord.
Then we disposed it off. It was on the verge. It had been heard in part, I think, long time
The
ago.
next date, my lord.
Okay, 22. After
2 weeks, Your Lordship.
2 weeks. 2 weeks. Yes, June. Okay, 2 weeks.
Obliged, Your Lordship.
Yes, Mr. Basmatari.
Your Lordship, I would like to mention item number 23. The conducting counsel is currently on sanction leave.
I don't see that. Oh, yes. 2 weeks, yes. No objection. Right. Okay.
Your Lordship.
Yes. Call of the list.
Please, Your Lordship, I beg to mention item number 21.
20?
21.
What is? 21.
21.
Where's the 21?
Please, Lordship. Here, I put a petitioner, Lordship.
Yeah, objection.
Lordship. Here, Lordship, actually, I was instructed there is a lot of defect. Actually, I have intended to withdraw this case, Your Lordship, actually, with a liberty to file because.
You withdraw
Lordship, but liberty may be given, Your Lordship, because earlier my.
Is it the second time you were drawing in?
No. This is the first time. First time, because earlier was learned senior advocate was taking up, but however he was unfortunately he passed away. Then matter come to me because according to me because that pleading as first steps because somebody
2020 matter.
Yes.
You have any objection to withdrawal? Mr. P.T. Sangma submits a due to certain defects that are present in the present petition. He prays them allowed to withdraw the same with liberty to file afresh if so advised.
Lordship.
So, next part of matter stands closed on withdrawal. However, with liberty as prayed this.
Lordship. Highly obliged, my lord.
Supplementary list. Item number 1.
Motion, move on, motion. Yes.
My lord, I am compelled to come back before your lordship in exactly 3 months, my lord, after my representation has been considered after the intervention of your lordships.
Yes.
Your lordship, can you have page 56? And exchange 19, my lord. My lord, in December, I had approached this honorable court, my lord, on the ground, challenging my transfer on the ground that my son is suffering from autism disorder, my lord. Autism spectrum disorder, my lord. And you know,
yes, I recall this matter.
Yes, my lord.
And then they have posted in Shillong. Yes, what happened?
At page 62, my lord, I was granted the posting at Ganesh Das, my lord, page 62.
Yes.
Extra 21.
Yes.
Thereafter, page 64, your lordship had, upon the submission made by the state respondents, the writ petition was closed, my lord.
Yes.
This is in February, my lord.
Yes.
Now, in exactly 3 months' time, my lord, at page 66.
Yes.
Now they are again meddling with my posting, my lord.
In which way?
My lord, page 66. Kindly have serial number 2, my lord.
Yes.
Dr. So and so. Now I am place of posting in the next column, my lord. Dental surgeon, Jongsha. Now I'm posted to Jongsha, my lord.
No, again, the existing vacancy to deploy in Ganesh Das. They facilitate because they might not be. They might not be in a vacant post.
My lord, my post is already it's been held by me. It has been given to somebody else, my lord. At serial number 1. This constant meddling, my lord.
No, are you regular in your
Yes, my lord. I am regular, my lord.
Otherwise, there's no course of interference. They're deploying you there.
Deployment does not mean posting, my lord. 3 months back, I was posted, my lord. Now, within a period of 3 months, meddling with my posting, my lord.
Lordship, at this juncture, at the first instance, his case has been considered Lordship. He cannot claim it as a matter of right, Lordship, and Jongsha is still within East Khasi Hills.
No. Only one thing he's saying that if he's holding substantive the post is of dental surgeon in Ganesh Das. So why is he? Why is she being accommodated against Jongsha but deployed in Shillong? That's the only question.
Meddling with the posting, my lord.
Not a question of meddling.
It's not meddling, Lordship.
Maybe
He
the
can
que-
claim as a
We heard
right.
Mr. P. Nongri issue notice. MS NG Shilla, senior government advocate,
Lordship.
is been accept notice behalf of all the respondents just after 2 weeks for instructions.
Multiply, Lordship.
Item number 2.
Lord, this matter, I'm before your lordship, my lord, in view of the impugned order being
What
passed.
is the prayer?
Lord, prayers to set aside the impugned orders passed by the state respondents for lack of jurisdiction, my lord.
This is page 114.
My lord.
Regrets support of this P level.
Page 113, my lord. There are 3 orders, my lord. I'm impugning.
Yes, which
First
is the
at
other one?
page 108, my lord, whereby the state government, after the 2019 rules coming into effect, have sought for justification from the Registrar General, my lord, on the pay and allowance of the staff of the High Court, my lord. Now, my lord, at page 10, despite the clarification being given at page 109, have again sought for comparative statement of other High Courts, my lord. Now, finally, my lord, at page 113, they have rejected the recommendation of the Registrar General, my lord, which is highly illegal, my lord.
Who's appearing for the?
On behalf of the state, Your Lordship.
It's heard Mr. Philomen Nongri in the council petitioner issue notice returnable in 3 weeks. MS T. Yang Ilan Advocate Additional AEG with so and so on behalf of 1 to 4. And no further notice required. What about number 5? You serve them? No, this is a pro forma also.
Pro forma, I'll take steps, my lord.
We should take step for service notice and pro forma respondent within 3 days. List accordingly on so and so. How much are court officers paid elsewhere in other tribunals and all?
My lord, that I'm not ready with the instructions.
Because the court officers, is it across the board or across the country? No.
My lord, during the Guwahati
No, I
High
mean,
Court, my
I'm
lord,
talking about
they were at
the
par.
level of whether the pay level.
Lord, at least
the
at
court
the,
officers.
at least in the Guwahati High Court, my lord, they were at par with
No,
the...
because they asked for clarification. That's why
Yes,
they.
ma'am.
Yes.
Main list, item number 1.
This is a contempt case.
Yes, Mr. Sheikh.
There is a direction from this honorable court directing the respondent to dispose of my representation. That is at page lordship 8, lordship. The operative part of the
Page?
page 8.
Yes.
This is a case of date on electrocution, lordship.
Who's there for the? Oh, right. I heard Mr. S.A. Sheikh, the council petition issue notice returnable in 2 weeks. Steps will be taken by Sir ED within 3 days. This also and so. How come they didn't comply direction? We'll ask for 6 weeks given time for ex gratia payment.
Yes.
That's all just now. Yes.
Item number 2.
My lord, this is a case, my lord, where my lord has extended the time on their application for another period.
It's over the time.
Time is over, my lord. And petitioner tried to find out why he has not been paid. They said the managing director is outside. So notice may be issued at this point in time.
This is regarding the payment of that.
Yes, my lord.
This was the order.
Order is page number 11, my lord. Last order.
Oh, Mr. B.K. Das.
Yes.
You've been paid 35 lakhs.
35 lakhs already been paid, my lord. 31 lakhs.
How much is pending?
My lord, pending amount is 31 lakhs 700 something, my lord.
6 months time. That was on
31 lakhs 79.
6 months was on 27/1/2023. Then 3 months.
That first order is
4 months. Now 4 months is over.
over, my lord.
It's just over.
Yes.
Then
Already been over. No, my lord, first order was
no. Come to this order where you say it's been violated. Now this order says that considering the facts of the matter, part payments already been made. It's going to acute financial stress of the company. Further 4 months time from today is allowed. So today it means from 27/1.
yes.
So that's January is gone. February, March,
June,
April.
my lord. We're in June now.
That's just been June, just 10 days. Very quick with the contempt.
We filed a contempt, my lord, at least only for the time being, my lord, notice will be issued.
Third, Ms. Anson counsel for the petitioner, issue notice, returnable in 3 weeks. Steps will be taken by even 3 days. This the matter on so.
Item number 3.
Please, Lordships.
What is this, Mr. There?
Lordship, this is a petition directed against the NEHU, where, my lord, we are essentially aggrieved by non-holding of the DPC, my lord. If I may take your lordships through the facts, my lord.
Yes.
Lordship may have page 29 of the writ petition, lordship.
Yes.
Before that, my lord, the petitioner here was, my lord, she was appointed as the lower divisional clerk at NEHU somewhere in the year 1986, my lord.
86.
86.
As lower division clerk.
Yes, lordship.
Then?
In the year 1987, her service was regularized and she has been serving in a regular post, my lord. In 2018, in the month of September, my lord, she was promoted to the post of sectional officer. Until
18.
18, my lord. Till date, she is holding the said post of sectional officer, my lord. Lordship, may kindly have page 29, my lord.
Yes, I'm 29.
Lordship, 29 was, my lord, this is the notification by which the recruitment rules were notified, lordship. Lordship will see that the Vice Chancellor is pleased to notify the recruitment rules in respect of the post of Deputy Registrar, Assistant Registrar and Documentation Officer. Now, my lord, after the post of sectional officer, the next promotional post happens to be the post of Assistant Registrar, my lord. So these are the rules which are applicable for the said post, my lord. Lordship may kindly have the next page, my lord, page 30. These are the rules specifically for the Assistant Registrar, lordship.
Assistant Registrar 12 posts, okay. Yes, next what happened?
Lordship.
What is the qualifying number years
Yes,
of
my lord. So,
qualifying service?
Qualifying service, lordship will find at page 32, my lord, at B Roman 2, eligibility.
B Roman 2.
A section officer will become eligible to be considered for promotion to the post of the university if he or she has completed 3 years of regular service as section officer.
So you completed 5 years?
Lordship. No, this was 21 at that point of time, 18 to 21, 3 years, my lord.
Right.
So
then what
3
happened
years
after
of
that?
section officer. Thereafter, my lord, vacancies arose, and lordship will find at page 41, my lord, annexure 5 at page 41. Lordship, a notice was issued to me from the by the registrar, assistant registrar, saying that the DPC
Yes.
will be sitting on 15th, my lord.
15 July.
15th July 2022.
Okay, yes. Then?
So as on 15th July, I was very much eligible as per the rules, my lord.
3 years.
Lordship. Thereafter, my lord, the DPC was not held on that very date. There was no reason given, no such communication made. Till date, there has been no DPC held. Lordship, thereafter, lordship will find that various representations were sent through the association, my lord, saying that the vacancies were very much there and the DPC should be held. But that was not, reply was not forthcoming, my lord. In the meanwhile, what has happened, lordship, at page 43.
Yes.
Page 43, my lord, is a notification of 24th November, by which, my lord, the Vice Chancellor has adopted the UGC's model cadre recruitment rules in toto.
What effect does it have on your
This notification, my lord, is now this new recruitment rules, my lord, changes the eligibility to 5 years. So my case is, my lord, lordship will kindly have page 40, my lord.
No, your case is that you're working as section assistant from
my case was that
2018, correct?
Lordship, on the date of the DPC, I was eligible, my lord, as per the existing rules. Lordship, page 40 is a notification which is very much applicable in the NEHU, my lord. I am relying on para 3.1. Lordship may kindly have.
Okay, the deputy should be convened every year. Now, what is your grievance?
The grievance is that, my lord, a vacancy should be filled in accordance with the recruitment rules in force on the date of vacancy.
Okay.
So my grievance is, my lord, that on the date of the vacancy, which was on 15th of July, when the vacancy
2021.
was supposed to be held, my lord,
2022, sorry.
22, my lord, I was eligible as per the existing rules. And I should have been promoted, my lord, but that has been deprived. So that is my...
So what right do you have?
It should be held as per the existing rules, my lord.
These rules are statutory in nature.
Lordship, yes.
This from the ordinance.
By way of... Yes, my lord. It's by way of...
This from where has been extracted?
This is from the notification itself, my lord.
No, this has been extracted from a memo. Then?
No.
Of the Ministry of Personnel and Public Grievances.
Yes, my lord. Actually, what has happened, there's a consolidated guidelines, my lord.
So what force of law will it have that it has to be on the date when the vacancies arise?
No, this is very much applicable in Nehu. It is not disputed.
Okay, yes. So you say that you should be, if any recruitment to be done, it should be as per the
existing rules when the vacancy arose, my lord.
Okay, yes, Mr. Sen.
Well, I have to find out, my lord, because ultimately what appears the UGC regulation has been applied. Now, my lord, going under UGC Act,
how
all binding.
Where is the UGC? Have you annexed it?
Lordship, the UGC regulation is at page 8, annexure 8, page 44, my lord.
That's all.
With regards to SHN register, my lord, I have only... So they...
Where's the essential
11, my lord. At point 11, promotion, 5 years of regular service as section officer, my lord. In fact, my lord, in the other universities also, in Mizoram specifically, they have given the promotion on the existing rules. They are, my lord, more or less the same. So I have also...
Now, how do you know they won't give you promotion respective date? How do you assume that you'll be given from prospective date?
No, they have to hold the DPC, my lord. Once they hold
Suppose they hold a DPC and then say, okay, fine, we grant you promotion from the date you be eligible when the vacancy arose.
No, that,
so what
lord,
grievance will you have?
If they hold the DPC and I'm given retrospective promotion, then
no, but they have not held a DPC. So are you asking for a mandamus that DPC should be held?
As per the existing
rules, my lord. And that the promotion should be accorded. How do you know you'll be promoted? Is your track record very good?
Yes, my lord. There is no complaint. The only what happened was one fine day I was called for DPC and it never took place, my lord.
Whatever it is, DPC is at the first stage. It's not a question that holding DPC means it's a foregone conclusion that you'll be promoted. Then,
no, but
so what right do you have at this relevant point of time? It's only for holding DPC.
As per the existing rules, my lord. Because now,
how can you say as per existing rules?
On the basis of the notification, my lord. Notification says that.
And let Mr. Sen, you come to instructions. Mr. S. Deb, when it comes to petitioner, issue notice. Returnable in 3 weeks. Mr. S. Sen is present on behalf of the Standing Council, who is present on behalf of all the respondents. No further notice required. List and so on. So.
Lordship, item
number
4 also is the similar.
Identical.
Item 5.
Highly obliged, Lordship.
Please.
Yes, Manjota.
Lordship, here, Lordship, the petitioner is the widow of late Nizamuddin SK, Lordship, who during his lifetime is the
widow of Nizamuddin?
Yes, Lordship.
Who's Nizamuddin?
Nizamuddin, who was the owner of the position, covered by a patent number 166 of 98, Lordship, of 83. And in 2017, Lordship, the petitioner got mutated into her name, Lordship, by the patent 309 of 2020.
Who the petitioners got her name mutated in the pata?
Yes, which is in Annexure 10, Lordship, page 38.
Annexure 10?
Page 38, Lordship.
38.
Then later, Lordship, by page number 40, Lordship, the petitioner submitted
okay, Annexure 10, your name, Momina, the petitioner Momina become.
Then Annexure 11, 12, Lordship, page 40.
Yeah.
The petitioner submitted an application requested for a certified copy of a late husband, Lordship. But the respondent number 4, before the respondent number 4, Lordship. But the respondent number 4 issued a notice asking the petitioner to appear before the Darbar, Lordship. Then upon when the petitioner appeared before the respondent number 4, Lordship, it was found that the respondent number 4 had recorded the respondent number 5 as in the pata, Lordship.
Nobody said that your name is already recorded in the pata.
It was recorded in pata, Lordship, by patan which
it was cancelled subsequently.
I don't know, sir, Lordship.
You don't know?
It was not considered, Your Lordship.
No, this pata is in your name, correct?
Yes.
It records your name and the pata as the right occupancy, whatever, and you've paid the.
I have paid the revenue also. Your
Okay, fine. Now you say that, then you request a certain copy pata in the name of Sheikh Maqbul. Why? Who's Sheikh Maqbul?
It's a father-in-law, Your Lordship. Father-in-law of the petitioner.
Yes.
And after that, Your Lordship, a notice was issued to the petitioner to appear before the Darbar, Your Lordship. But upon when the petitioner appeared before the Darbar, Your Lordship, it was found out that the pata was recorded into the respondent number 5, Your Lordship.
At an earlier point of time.
Yes, Your Lordship. So being aggrieved by that, Your Lordship, the petitioner submitted an application under section 8.
No, I don't understand. Now, you only got a pata in your name, 309,
yes,
correct?
Yes.
And so, where's the cancellation of this pata then?
There is no cancellation, Your Lordship. There's nothing. But
then why you find a section 8?
I only find out when I appear before the Darbar, Your Lordship. That there's even Muslim, Your Lordship, recorded that the respondent number 5 as the pata holder, Your Lordship. So being aggrieved by that, I filed an application under section 8 of the Meghalaya land transfer, Your Lordship, before the respondent number 2, Your Lordship. Because it was it is in violation of Meghalaya land.
No, what order was passed by the respondent number 4?
No order was passed, Your Lordship, during that time, Your Lordship. Because I find out that the respondent 4 got a pata into her name, Your Lordship. So being aggrieved with that, I filed an application before the respondent number 2, Your Lordship. So the respondent number 2 directed me to file the written statement, which I did, Your Lordship, by annexure 17, Your Lordship, page 56. I filed a written statement, Your Lordship. But till now, Your Lordship, nothing has been done, Your Lordship. And in the meantime, Your Lordship, the respondent number 4 by order dated 10/11/22, Your Lordship, which is page 67, passed on order, Your Lordship, declaring that the respondent number 5 as the owner of the rightful owner of the property, Your Lordship.
Very confusing. Yes. What is this matter about?
Very sketchy facts. Apparently, the husband of the petitioner, not the father-in-law, because they made a statement that the petitioner is the widow of this person who had originally held a patta. Kindly have page 25.
No, what I don't understand is, if you are the widow of, you said Nizamuddin, what? Nizamuddin Sheikh, then who's this fellow? Then that, as per your synopsis, is going to power attorney in favor of number 5.
Yes,
okay, fine. Now, why did you go and ask for this application for? Who's this fellow then? What? What's the application? Sheikh Maqbul.
Sheikh Maqbul is the father-in-law, Your Lordship. He's the father of late
Nizamuddin.
Your Lordship.
The pata was in his name.
Yes. At first, Your Lordship, the matter is done in her father-in-law. Then later it got divided into his 4 sons, Your Lordship.
This, I think, best is the CM of Milim who can answer these issues.
Yes, Your Lordship. Let notice be issued.
Who's appearing with other parties?
The municipal board.
Mr. Dino Tanaka, petitioner issue notice. Mr. SN, the senior government advocate, is present except on behalf 1, 2, 3. Mr. Fialongri is present on behalf of number 6. Steps to take a petitioner to issue notice on response of 4 and 5 within 3 days. This is matter after 3 weeks.
Your Lordship, I also filed this case related to stay the order passed by the respondent number 4, Your Lordship. Stay the order passed by the respondent.
Let notice go first. Are you in possession of the property or someone else? You're not in possession?
No, Your Lordship.
Then? How are you not in possession? Then you saying that so respondent number 5 is staying in your property?
Yes, Your Lordship.
You sold the property to that person?
No, Your Lordship. The petitioner husband, Your Lordship, just executed the power of attorney, which later on he revoked on. But I don't know on what basis he got.
But he's dead. If he's dead, whoever, the power of attorney dies with him. Anyway.
Yes.
Item number 6.
All right.
Your Lordship, the petitioner is a retired government LP school teacher, Lordship. And after the death of his first wife, my Lord, he has remarried again. And thereafter, he has processed his pension paper to to change the nominee in his pension paper, Lordship. Then it has been processed through the respondent number 3 to the office of the respondent number 4, Lordship. Then the respondent number 4, Lordship, that is at page 18, Lordship, by relying the old pension rules, Lordship, saying that my case is not covered under the rules, Lordship. Page 18, Lordship. May I read, Lordship?
Yes.
In inviting a reference to
No need. This is regarding that. But there's been the family is included now. Even the post-retiral spouse also is becomes family now.
That's right, Lordship. But then, Lordship, provide annexure 7, this notification dated 4 November 2010.
Page 19.
The point here is very clear that this that they shall deem to have to come into force on the first day of January 2007. So this petitioner, he retired incumbent retired in 30th 6 2002.
Okay.
So the notification here, the rules here, it says that it should come into force on first day of January 2007.
But Mr. Karmaplang, for this pension and other these other term benefits,
you have to have that lenient approach.
Why similar case has already been admitted. That is at page 25, Lordship. Page 25. They have relied the new amended rule, Lordship. But in my case, they are saying,
Lordship, here in this annexure 8, what the petitioner is stating, here if you see, Lordship, the pensioner, that is Abdul Hussain Ahmed, retired on 31/10/2007, which squarely covers under the rule.
When did he retire?
2002, Lordship.
30th 6 2002.
See, Lordship, I am to state that one shall be admissible to a spouse, so born. This order shall apply to those who retire or die in harness on or before. On or before 2007. On or before.
Lordship, here I want to make a...
It is not that I have retired after 2007, Lordship.
No, where are you reading from?
So, page 18, Lordship.
Lordship, the petitioner which...
Yes. Heard Mr. S.C. Sheikh. That's conclusion. If you notice, Ms. Ranji Shilla Singh is present on behalf of respondents number
1, 2, 3, 5, Lordship.
1, 2, 3, and 5. And Mr. Kian Mawflan is present on behalf of number 4. No further notice is called for. This after 3 weeks for instructions stroke affidavit. Yes.
Much obliged.
Obliged, Lordship.
Item 7.
Lordship, the petitioner herein was working as a casual labourer since 1992 under the Agriculture Department. And in 2019, my lord, he was posted to Flower Garden Fruit Section of Shillong. Now, my lord, from
posted to?
My lord, page 16, my lord, he was posted at Fruit Garden, Flower Section, Shillong.
Okay.
Government Fruit Garden.
Yeah. Yes.
My lord, prior to that, in 2012, his service was also regularized and he was appointed as regular casual worker, which has been annexed at Annexure 1. Now, my lord, in March 2020, when the COVID pandemic had just started, the petitioner herein had gone to the office to serve and perform his duties, but he was sent back home on the ground of COVID-19. Thereafter, my lord, in December, January, again, he was visiting the office regularly, but all of a sudden, he was just simply verbally intimated that he has been terminated from service.
Where's the order?
No, my lord, no copy of order has been served upon the petitioner. No show cause was issued to the petitioner. The petitioner has also submitted a representation on 22nd of March 2021 at Annexure 3, page 17.
Where's that? Annexure?
Page 17, Annexure 3. Lord, a representation was also submitted with regard to the verbal termination, and he wanted to know the reasons, the grounds, and it amounted to gross violation of principles of natural justice. But this representation has not been replied. Thereafter,
no, I mean, you've come to court now. This is 2021. You've been terminated since when?
Reminder. He again submitted a reminder on 5th October 2021. But my lord, he has not receiving any response from the office, from the respondents.
Yes, you are a government advocate.
May please, your lordship. Lordship, I'm intending appearance on behalf of state respondent 1 to 3. And I'll pray for some time, my lord, to seek instruction on his behalf.
What's your name?
Jirinja, lordship.
The first time you're appearing?
No, my lord.
No. Sir, this is MS P. Agarwal, legal aid counsel, on behalf of the petitioner. If you notice, Mr. Jirinja is present on behalf of all the respondents. Jina GA on behalf of all respondents. Reference was called for just after 3 weeks for instructions stroke affidavit. Yes.
Much pride.
Obliged, lordship.
Item number 8.
Please, lordship, this is second round of litigation, your lordship. What happened in this case is, your lordship, this petitioner, he has participated in the advertisement for the post of assistant teacher, and he was selected. He got a score, highest score, mark 79. Thereafter, my lord, he was not appointed, and then later on, he has filed a repetition earlier for not appointment. At the meantime, during the pendency of the case, they have issued another letter for re-advertisement of the post. So I agree by that order, that the impugn order which they.
No, what happened last time?
On the last
the matter
time,
was withdrawn.
I have withdrawn with the liberty to file a press because they. At the meantime, they have issued this notice, impugn order 25 July 2022 for re-advertisement of the post.
Where's that order?
That what was an Annexure 7, your lordship. This letter was come to light only.
So the letter has been directed at you, at your petitioner, I mean.
Yes.
With reference subject cited above and letter under reference, and request you to kindly instruct school management committee to kindly re-advertise the post and re-enter for a smooth from school and to avoid court case in future. So now you cannot avoid court case. See,
I'm
very explicit order passed by the director of school education to avoid court case. So are you impugning you're impugning this letter that should not avoid court case?
Because
what part of the order you agree with?
Because I said I very much agree with this very impugn order, because I have already selected 79, and this one actually.
Selected. I've seen. I remember this case now. Nobody signed nobody signed a score sheet.
That is no
reason. Only the president signed alone.
Lordship, that they have not explained to why it has not been signed. They should have been signed. There is another letter say that is they have remanded. Director has remanded matter to the.
Who made the score sheet? The president made alone the score sheet. Why the other see out here it says this one you have.
Yes, I have enclosed, lordship.
Yes, panel number 1 no signature, 2 no signature. There are 5 panel members no signature. Only in the bottom, headmaster's no signature. President signs.
But that is that
amount of valid selection with this amount of valid selection process. If an interview, the score sheet that you append, there's no signature.
No, my contention is that it's not a part on the part of the petitioner, because petitioner has nothing to do with the sending of the. He has participated. He never.
Why does panel members want to be anonymous? Why they're not signing?
Because we are. I'm not saying that why he has not been sent. He has not been explained.
Suppose I'll give a proposition. Suppose one day Mr. Sen, you go to his chamber, he gives you a check for 1 crore rupees. And you take that check to the bank and say that, I want to encash it. So where's the signature? I said, no, it's not my fault he didn't sign it. The check isn't my name. Can you say that?
That is because I
it amounts to the same thing. The score sheet, there's nobody who signed it. Now, how can you claim for appointment on the basis of score sheet which is unsigned?
But the fact is that I was selected. I clearly even
no fact we selected. See, exactly.
So
same thing as the fact that suppose you have 1 crore check in your hand, which is not signed.
But my frame argument, lordship, is this, because the reason why they have not signed it was not known to the petitioner. Why they have not signed it is there is no complaint whatsoever against the petitioner. Because some panel of the maybe there is a misunderstanding among them, but there is no complaint whatsoever against me, against the petitioner. It is admitted fact.
How many candidates appear for the interview?
I have listed, Lordship, there are around 10 candidates. One candidate, of course, they make a complaint, but that complaint was not accepted by the SDEO. He said that he has not even cleared the MTET pass. He has not cleared the MTET, and the age also is over. That is the reason. But it is not because of the petitioner. So petitioner should not be make a victim. It is
what about the Annexure 5? What is this?
Annexure 5, this is the letter.
This is from the
Subdivisional.
Then see, you read see, that is why you re-advertise. Read this one. I didn't, court has not seen it. Oh.
In the Annexure 5, the last, we have, may I just read, Your Lordship, that last para where the subdivisional officer has made an observation that as per the advertisement of the...
See this last, just see the second last paragraph. Further, no candidate has been recommended by the MC of the school for approved appointment. Still now the post has not filled up. So,
Which one is it?
so Management Committee, read this letter only which you've annexed Annexure 5. So his selection was held on 1st December 2021.
Lordship.
And this letter 28/2/2022.
Yes.
See the last part.
Yes, the further no candidate has been recommended by AMC of the school for approval of appointment, and still now the process. Lordship, this is, I'm admitting, this is correct. However, Your Lordship, because...
No, but you're not been recommended. So on what basis are you saying that stop the re-advertisement, I should be appointed against the
because
post?
I have cleared the...
No, you have cleared, but it's up to the management committee who is the selection authority to recommend your name or to...
But I have passed, so I am the highest...
okay, we'll give you the benefit of the doubt, we'll issue notice. We made MC party.
I make a MC party even to the private respondent also.
To avoid the petitioner coming third round litigation. Heard Mr. P.T. Sangman, Councillor Petitioner, issue notice. Mr. You accepting notice, Mr. Sen?
Lordship.
Yeah, Mr. Sen, that senior government advocate is present, except on behalf of respondent 1, 2, and 3. Notice to issue to respond some of stop next steps to be taken by the petitioner for service of respondent 4 and 5 within 3 days. I said AD. Yes, after 3 weeks. Yes.
As well as Lordship.
Item number 9.
Here the petitioner, my lord, challenges the...
Just go into yes.
My lord, the petitioner here challenges the award of impune punishment and setting aside of the BRO, Battalion Routine Order.
The?
Battalion Routine Order. It's a BRO which is if the petitioner or individual is punished for any offence, he will be, his BRO will be published. So he is challenging that order.
You see synopsis, the first line is synopsis, just read.
Sorry, my lord.
What does assail mean? The petitioners assail the jurisdiction of this honorable court. You kindly correct that. Yes. Yes.
Your Lordship will see instructions on this regard.
Right, Mr. Arjha.
My lord, notice be issued, my lord. Yes. I have alleged.
Yes, issue notice. MSS Rundhal by Dr. Ambosika is present. I accept notice on behalf of all the respondents.
No. Your Lordship, all respondents.
All the respondents. Stop list after 4 weeks for affidavit, instruction stroke affidavit. Yes.
Hello.
Item number 10.
May please, Your Lordship. This is the third time, my lord, the petitioners are before Your Lordship's Lordship. What has happened, my lord?
Yes.
What has happened, my lord? The petitioner was appointed way back in the year 1998 as the sweeper in the Government Girls Higher Secondary School, my lord, at Tura, on a temporary basis, my lord. That was on 25th March 1998, Lordship. After serving for about 20 years, my lord, on 27th of September 2018, through the principal, my lord, she submitted a request for regularization of her. He submitted a request for regularization of his service, lordship. That is at Annexure 2, my lord. That is on 27th September 2018. He has submitted the representation, my lord, to the DSAO. Type copy is at page 30, lordship.
Yes.
Thereafter, my lord, this representation was not disposed of. As such, my lord, the first round of litigation is at page 31, which was the first writ petition, my lord.
Yes.
A direction was given to the respondent to, my lord, consider the representation and take pass necessary orders. This was, my lord, order dated 17th of May 2019. Thereafter, lordship, the said order was communicated, but the respondent did not dispose of the representation. As such, my lord, lordship will kindly have Annexure 4, page 32.
Yes.
A second round of writ petition was filed, my lord.
Yes.
And the paragraph 2, my lord, would be the relevant learned so-and-so, learned GA has put up appearance on behalf of the respondent, submitted that the case of the petitioner has been favorably recommended to the state government. So the impression was that, my lord, the proposal has been considered and forwarded to the government, my lord. It was also filed. Lordship will find that at page 34, my lord.
Yes.
So a similar, my lord, stand was taken at paragraph 2, that representation was considered and matter was forwarded for regularization.
Now what's happened now?
Thereafter, my lord.
That was on.
That is on
last year. Okay.
Lordship, 18th of May to 18th of April 2022. Till date, my lord, it has not been done. Lordship will kindly have page 35, which is the latest, my lord, communication. Page 35, lordship, is a letter dated 15th March 2023, issued directly to the petitioner, my lord. They say, my lord, that the service is taken up for regularization and under examination and will be placed along with other different departments before the cabinet for approval of regularization. In this connection, you are requested to wait for some more time, my lord. This is very unfortunate. And one more point here, my lord, is that my lord, the petitioner has been discontinued from service.
Because of superannuation?
No. Simply discontinued, my lord. No further appointment.
May I please, your lordship? In this case, your lordship, it is the duty of the petitioner to bring it before the honorable court. He has dismissed because during the second writ petition, he was already out of service, but it was not brought before the honorable court by the petitioner. Yes, para 11 of this writ petition.
But whatever it is now, if your undertaking was given by the state that he will be favorably considered regularization, then logical conclusion should be there. Whether he's eligible or not, or whether, then where's the conclusion to the process?
In fact, there is no order also that my service has been, my lord, discontinued.
Then how do you know it's been discontinued?
It is just pleading, your lordship.
No longer allowed, my lord. He is a sweeper. Kindly appreciate, my lord.
Of course, a court appreciates a sweeper, but CEO doesn't matter. But the thing is that no, the fact is that now if repeated undertakings or submission made for the court,
yes, your lordship,
that he's being
I need to seek instruction because it is just now I have gone through, because it is his pleading by my learned friend that he was out of service since 5/8/19. Before that WPC second writ petition was filed, your lordship. So it was not, because it is within the school level. Managing committee has done everything. So how do I know from the
what I mean to say, my lord, is that the order,
why didn't you make this? Why didn't you?
Blaming the respondent, your lordship, that it was not brought before the honorable court.
No, that fact, my lord, what happened is the order of the writ petition was passed on 13th of August, my lord, 2018. With this order, my lord, the position was that the petitioner's service is still there and he has been favorably
recommended. What was second writ petition?
Second writ petition also, your lordship, 13/8/19.
On 13th of August, my lord.
The order also
order. But before
by that date, he was no longer issued appointment, my lord. He was not allowed to continue in service. No one else has been appointed. He has just not been given
any... Then why didn't you disclose it then in your...
It was not in
the... No, my lord, because no such order came that you are discontinued from service. The stand taken by the respondent was very clear that the case has been favorably recommended. So he was under the expectation, my lord, that perhaps a formal appointment or regularization order will be issued.
Your
On
Lordship,
the other hand, my lord, they
But
have,
even then, the state like is culpable in the sense that how can you make repeated assurances
and
that
in fact, they
he's
could have
being
also
processed
brought into
for see
till March
even in the
2023, my
contempt
lord.
or the last WBC this
yes,
299
22nd. Yes, Your Lordship.
so and so on behalf and some of the case which has been favorably recommended by the government.
So, Your
So
Lordship, Your Lordship,
In
I may
fact,
be allowed to
even in
take instruction in this regard, Your
page
Lordship, because
7, annexure 7.
it's all right. Heard Mr. SW Constitutional Petitioner. Stop next paragraph. As per the submissions of learned counsel for the petitioner, this is the third round of litigation before this court on the issue of regularization of the services of the petitioner, who was stated to have been appointed as sweeper in the office of the Government Girls Higher Secondary School, Tura, on temporary basis since 25/3/1998. Stop. The learned counsel, next part, learned counsel has taken the court through the various orders have been passed in the earlier petitions, namely WPC number
157, my lord, was the
157 of 2019, which was disposed of on 17/5/2019, and also
299.
WPC number 299/2019, which was disposed of on 13/8/2019. Stop. It has been submitted that the earlier petitions were closed on the assurances of the state respondents that the case of petitioner had been favorably recommended to the state government for regularization. But however, till date, instead of being regularized, the petitioner has also been discontinued from service. Next paragraph, MMS as Barachaji and GA appearing for all the respondents.
Yes, but Your Lordship, respondent number 6 is the principal.
124 submits that she appraised that she will be allowed to obtain instructions in this regard. Next, accordingly, this is matter after 3 weeks. Common petition to take steps for service notice and number 5 within 3 days. Just on ones.
Much
11.
Item 11 also, my lord, is a same situation, my lord. Only the post is different. Same school, same set of, my lord, history. 2 rounds of writ petition, 1 round of contempt. Similar discontinuation, my lord. And till now they are still saying that the service is under examination. And only one annexure, my lord, if I may.
No, 1 second. What are the early orders?
Lordship. Lordship,
You have to go through a DSC.
I beg your pardon, Lordship.
Through District Selection Committee.
The first order is at page 34, my lord. On the same date, my lord. Consecutive writ petitions.
34 just said consider representation. Then what happened after that?
Similarly, representation was not, my lord, considered. We had filed a second round of contempt as well as writ, my lord, where the stand was that the Lordship will kindly have page 39, Lordship. Page 39, my lord, the second paragraph. Learned Senior GA has put up appearance on behalf of the state respondents, produced the order dated so and so, wherein representations of the petitioner had been submitted on such and such date, have been examined by the Director of School Education and Literacy, Meghalaya, Shillong, and on examination thereon, the petitioner
has been reinstated to service.
No, my lord, same situation. In fact, on 5th of August 2019 itself, my lord, from that date onwards, he has been discontinued.
Only the same one, only the writ petition numbers will be, first one will be WPC number 156/2019, disposed on 17/5/2019. The next will be you insert contempt case number 29/2019 in WPC 156/2019, disposed of on 5/8/2019, and WPC number 282/2019, disposed of on 5/2019. Instead of sweeper, chowkidar.
Just notice one thing, Willits. In this case, they plead that he was discontinued on 1st of August 2019. Kindly have page 40.
Yes.
So, during the course of the previous proceedings, they did not inform the court that they were discontinued. So, this happened in August 2019. On 23rd June 22, after a delay of 2 years, they write to the government and kindly see what they write at the second paragraph.
Yes.
Being aggrieved, the undersigned has approached the Honorable High Court of Meghalaya and in pursuance to the judgment and order dated so-and-so, passed and so-and-so, by the Honorable High Court of Meghalaya, the undersigned has come to learn that the undersigned's name has been approved for regularization by the state government. This is as on 23rd of June 22.
Okay.
They sat over the entire matter. No RTI, nothing, no further representations.
You
And
let
then
them,
before the court
let them
in June.
it's to the detriment if they didn't take so.
Lordship.
Item number 12.
Yeah, please, Mala. Mala, this is a case where three petitioner and their family have been illegally and forcibly ostracized from the society of the village by the Dorbashino under the West Kasihil districts. So, my lord, in brief, it was alleged that petitioner number one of the petitioner, it was alleged that he was involved in witchcraft practicing, and he was called on 1st September 2022 to report himself to the house of one Mr. Rasmandar Noksek, who is the alleged victim of evil spirits and witchcrafts or conjurer given by the petitioner number one. The petitioners, along with accompanied by his brother-in-law and his sister, went to the house of the alleged victim at 8 p.m. However, my lord, on
When was this?
Pardon?
When did it happen?
During the month of September 2022.
22.
Yes.
Okay.
The petitioner, along with his brother-in-law, his sister, went to the house of the alleged victims. And on reaching the house of the alleged victims, the respondent number 5, who is the soldier of the Dorbashino, along with one of the members, together with the family of the alleged victims, were already there in front of the victim. As soon as the petitioner entered the house of the victims, all of the sudden, the respondent number 5 uttered a word of threatening, saying to the petitioner that you are the person who did the witchcraft against the victim, that's why he fall it. So now you have to perform some magic to heal him or to cure the illness of the victim. Otherwise, your life means the life of the petitioner will be put in danger. So all along, the petitioner from 8 p.m. till 11 p.m. was detained in the house of the alleged victims. And at about 11...
Respond number? The victim is you mean party?
Yes.
Okay.
At about 11 p.m. night time.
Put it yes. Continue. Yes. Yes.
At about 11 p.m. night time, the petitioner was allowed to leave the house of the victim on condition that the petitioner should appear before the Darbar of the village. The Darbar to be conducted by the respondent number 5 on the next date, on 2nd September. Now, my lord, the petitioner, fearing for his life and considering the seriousness of the allegation leveled against him on the night of September, the petitioner dared not to attend the meetings on the 2nd of September, and instead the petitioner reported the matter to the officer in charge of the...
When was it reported?
On 2nd, 9, 2000.
Incident happened on, just give the dates.
Incident happened on 1st 9, 2022.
First 1/9.
1/9.
When you called to the, saying that you perform witchcraft.
Yes.
And you called to the house of the victim.
Yes,
along with the respondent number 5.
Yes, madam.
Respondent number 5 is present.
Respondent number 5 present.
Okay.
In
Then
the
what
house
happened?
of the alleged victim.
Then you file FIR on?
On 2nd September.
Okay, next day is FIR.
Next day, the petitioners file an FIR for the petition. In addition to the FIR filed by the petitioner, the incident has also been widely published in the local daily newspaper, which you will see at page 22, Annexure 2.
Yes.
So following the FIR filed by the petitioner number 1, the respondent number 4, the officer in charge of police station, of course, did summon the petitioner and the respondent number 5.
What happened after
But
that?
after summoning them, nothing has been
When
done.
was he summoned?
Summoned them to the police station.
When?
On subsequently, the date has not been mentioned.
I mean, shortly thereafter.
Yeah.
Or next day.
Next day.
Okay.
But after summoning, no action has been taken by the police, except summoning the petitioner, informing the petitioner, I have registered your FIR. Whoever involved in this incident, the law will take action against them. But nothing has happened. Now, my lord, taking advantage of the situation that nothing has been taken by the police authority, the respondent number 5, the soldier of the village, on 5 December 2022, again summoned or convinced.
So during the period September to December, nothing was done. Living peacefully.
No, nothing has happened.
Okay. Then 5/12/22, what happened?
On 5/12/22, the respondent number 5, soldier of the village, summoned the Darbar of the village, and in the Darbar itself, a decision was taken to excommunicate, boycott, and ostracize the petitioner number 1 from the society of the village, along with his family and children.
Yes.
May I take your lordship to the resolution or order of ostracize, page 23, annexure 3. Page 23, annexure 3. It was in his translation, my lord.
Yes.
May I read, my lord? To Mrs. Queen Nong Sage, subject boycott from the village. With reference to the subjects cited above, the Darbar of Maumlo 2 village, Ramrais Mship, do hereby ostracize you and your family as a whole from the society of the village because of your involvement in instituting a case against the village. Hence, the resolution to excommunicate you and your family shall take effect from 5 December if anything happened to your family and your house, in whatever manner it might be. The village forthwith has no responsibility at all.
What happened after that? This is 5/12.
No,
Okay.
before my lord, together with the petitioner.
Now all the police didn't take any action. They didn't.
No, my till date. And along with the petitioner, together with the petitioner, another 2 families have been boycotted. Page 25. Letter was addressed to the petitioner number 2, same content and the same resolution.
So this is a family of.
This is
number 2. It's for number 2.
Petitioner number 2. There are 3 petitioners before your lordship.
Okay.
And then subsequently, page 27, my lord, petitioner number 3. Letters or a resolution addressed to the petitioner number 3, Jasper Tangi. The allegation against this, why they were excommunicated from the region, it has been stated that these are the family who support the petitioner number 1. That is the allegation against them.
Yes.
So against this exercise or resolution of the village, page 29, my lord, all the 3 petitioners jointly lodged an FIR before the respondent number 4, officer in charge of the Nongstein PS.
Second FIR.
Wherein they have narrated the incident in detail, what has happened and what are the grievances, and requested the police authority to take action.
Yes.
But nothing has been taken, and being and on seeing that.
Now what's the situation now? Now that because it's happened in 13/12/22. Now we are in June.
Then on seeing that no action has been taken by the officer in charge against the petitioner, file a complaint before the superintendent of police.
Where is that?
Superintendent of police, page 32, my lord, annexure 7. Whereby the same set of fact has been stated with a request to the respondent, being the higher authority, maintaining the law and orders, to redress their grievances. However, my lords, unfortunately to this complaint, also the respondent number 3 did not respond whatsoever. Now, my lord, from the month of December,
yes,
till the month of May, nothing has happened. Even though there has been the order of ostracism, so the petitioner, all the petitioner and their family are living peacefully in their house. But all of the sudden, my lord, on the night of 29, my lord, 28/5/2023. 28/5/2023. The respondent number 5, the soldier of the village, along with a group of people, at about 7 p.m. night time, they came to the house of the petitioner with the intention to eliminate the petitioner and his children. But luckily, my lord, by God's grace, before the mobs or before the respondent and his people could do something, the petitioner number 1 and his children could manage from the backside of the exit of their house and run to the...
Did they find another FIR with regard to this incident?
No.
No.
And then from that date itself, from the 28th till today...
28th of last month.
Last month. Till today, the petitioner number 1, along with his family, they take shelter in the jungles to save themselves from the...
Yes, Mr. Parasaji, what is this?
Then secondly, my lord, before I come, yesterday morning, I was informed, after we have filed this petition, yesterday morning at around 7 p.m., I was informed by the relative of the petitioner number 1 that the respondent number 5, learning that the petitioner number 1 has not run far away, is within the suburb of the village, he took take the public from the village and apprehended the petitioner number 1, took him to the Darbash now. And in the Darbash now, what happened yesterday, due to the resistance, due to the hue and cry protest raised by the other petitioner number 2 and 3, no decision could be, nothing has been done. Of course, the Darbar has been dispaired with or discontinued in the midst of protests. But the respondent number 5 has verbally taken a decision that on 15 again they will summon the Darbar and then they will take the final decisions.
Okay.
And this matter, it has been reported not only to the, as I have already narrated, it was well within the knowledge of the respondent, the state authorities.
Yes, Mr. Modi, what is this?
I cannot see it. And then in the night time, my lord, till today morning, both the house of the 3 petitioners, they were surrounded by the mobs from the village. And all the petitioners, along with their family, they have to run to the jungles, leaving all their belongings, all their house. They have to, now they were in the jungle.
Yes.
No, my lord, so far as the narration of story is concerned, Lordship will find that the incident starts from September 2020.
Yeah, that's noted, yes.
Now, my lord, before coming to that, Lordship will find the writ petition, there is no prayer made against the state.
Against the police inaction is there?
It is no prayer. In the prayer, nothing is there. In the prayer, nothing is there. The police inaction is not there. Case has been registered as per their own admission. The parties were called, my lord. Yesterday, after receiving it, since I saw our friend mentioning it for unlisted form, my lord, we took instruction and we've been informed by the police, my lord, that after filing of the FIR, first FIR, my lord, subsequent FIR, we do not have any knowledge, which he said that filed in December again. Now, the September FIR, my lord, FIR was registered, case was registered, Section 41 notices were issued, these Darbar and they were called in the thing, my lord, and it was settled. And that is how they are staying in the village itself, my lord. Had there been excommunication, my lord, how can they be there?
Well, what happened after that? And why is this new resurgence of this violence?
This has not been informed to us. Nothing has been informed to us, my lord. Now, I do not know, my lord, if you go by his own story, my lord. Now, his own story, my lord, if he has at all filed his second FIR in December, my lord, why he has come approached this court after so many days, my lord?
You can't, they're villagers, you can't say that because whatever it is,
my lord, if he is excommunicated, my lord, will it be possible for him to stay in the village? Now, this fresh
excommunication does not mean that you can't stay in the village. Excommunication means your societal bounds. Your relations are cut. That is what happens. Excommunication. It's not being driven out. Being externed is different. We are driven out of the village. Ostracized is that you might stay in the same community, but you're not acknowledged as a member anymore. You might go.
Social boycott. It's a kind of
social boycott. Yes.
So I understand that.
We understand. If one thing, Mr. Barasaji, if the thing is that if there's a law and order situation which is about to happen and which might cause loss of lives or breaking of any heads, then the court has to take.
My lord, I don't think the situation is that alarming. Kindly, my lord. Now, my lord, so far as this writ petition is established on factual assertion, now somebody comes with wild allegation, my lord finds it very sympathetic story, definitely it is not there. Now, my lord, my question is that, which way police can be made responsible here?
The job is to find out the truth. My lord, let them take down.
My lord,
Mr.
Let's see. Heard Mr.
My lord,
SM Suna.
only thing, my lord, to aspect I would like to just point it out. Lordship come to paragraph 15 of the writ petition. They have not raised any legal issue whether Dorar can do it or not. They said they have not been, that same action has been taken without issuing any notice. Paragraph 15, my lord, the petitioner respectfully submits that the aforesaid resolution was passed without providing a reasonable opportunity of being heard to the petitioner, particularly the petitioner number 1. It is also an admitted fact that no show cause notices whatsoever were issued upon the petitioners before taking the resolution to expel, excommunicate, and ostracize them from the society of the village. As such, the impugned resolution decision letters was passed and solely satisfy the Muslims. Now there is a complaint of violation of principle of natural justice. Now, my lord, police is not coming here. Police has no role, my lord.
Yes,
My lord, I am concerned with the thing. His story has to be replied by the Dorbar,
Yes,
my lord.
let reply.
And my lord,
we cannot have this kind of, this, what do you call it, jungle kind of situation. Heard Mr. SM Suna, another counsel petitioner, issue notice. Mr. B. Barsal and AAG with the MSZE is present on behalf of the respondents 1, 2, 3, and 4. No further notice called for upon the respondents. Petitioner take steps for service notice on the
respondent number 5 and my lord.
respondent number 5. Yes, within 2 days. Stop.
2 days.
Counsel of the petitioner submits that the writ petition has been occasioned due to a series of unfortunate incidents that has occurred in the village, which has led to the excommunication and ostracization, apart from threat of physical violence being committed against them. Stop. It is submitted by the council that an incident had occurred on the 1st of September 2022, whereby the petitioner number 1 had been accused of practicing witchcraft, and on this allegation and on being detained by the respondent number 5 and purportedly the victim, the petitioner number 1 had lodged an FIR on 2nd of September 2022. Stop. And thereafter, as per submissions of the council and as seen by the as annexed petition, a second FIR was filed also with regard to the excommunication on 13/12/2022. Stop. It has been first submitted that the police authorities in this regard have not been alert or taken any proactive action in the matter, which has resulted in the situation erupting again on 28/5/2023, whereby it's alleged that the respondent number 5, along with a mob of people, was seeking to harm the petitioner number 1, who had to seek shelter in the jungle. Stop. It is therefore prayed that appropriate orders be passed to ensure the life and security of the petitioners at this stage. Stop. Next paragraph. Mr. Bibar Haji, then at AAG, submits that the writ petition does not contain any prayer for directing the police to take any inaction or questioning the inaction. Stop. He submits that the action of Darbar, which has been questioned, also is further submits that on the materials that have been placed, it cannot be discerned at this stage as to whether the situation as portrayed by the petitioner really exists, inasmuch as, the incident relates to the incident. The incident is stated to have happened on 1st of September 2022. Next paragraph.
My lord, I
Yes.
say make the submission in view of the fact that the subsequent development which my learned friend had said, from excommunication till the throwing of stones and all, this has never been informed to policemen.
Yes, he further submits that the further incidents of violence against the petitioners has never been reported to the police, such as the excommunication or the pelting of stones at the petitioner's house. So, next paragraph, further counsel for the petitioner. Stop. From the perusal of the materials as placed, it is seen that an FIR was filed on the 2nd of September 2022 and a case was registered, being case number, any idea?
My lord, this is the next newspaper report, my lord, it is reflected, I do not understand. Page 21, my lord.
But can we go by newspaper report?
My lord, we cannot. Yes. But then the case number.
The case has been
Case has been registered, my lord, I cannot give this thing. On the basis of last FIR, case has been registered.
How no?
From the producer of the materials as placed, it is seen that an FIR was lodged on 2nd September 2022 and the case was
registered by the police authorities. Stop. This incident also noted has been reported in local dailies. Stop. At this stage, this court is concerned with the maintenance of law and order and the prevention of loss of life and property. Life or property. As such, it is directed that the respondent number 3 and 4 shall immediately take action, initiate action to determine to assess the situation by on the spot inquiry, and if necessary, if the allegations are proven to correct, to take appropriate action in accordance with law against the perpetrators. Stop. Next paragraph. This is a matter on Friday. Friday is the 16th. Yes, in the motion column, along with the status report by the Superintendent of Police. Yes. A copy of this order be given to the learned AAG for communication to the respondent 3 and 4 within the course of the day itself.
Item 13.
Unending.
Yeah, these are the other appeals that have been filed in the learned senior.
The notice has to go.
Lordship?
Notice has to go.
Lordship,
are you authorized?
delay has been condoned. Delay has been condoned. We've already entered appearance in this
you already
matter.
returned, yes. So what's it for today?
Lordship, this MC FA
has been disposed.
No, Lordship, this MC FA 12/2/2023 is for dispensing with the certified copy.
Where's that MC? Same order, no?
Lordship.
So first MC 12.
12.
In MC 12, MC bracket FA 12 of 2023 in it was appeal number 3 of 2023.
3.
There's an application under proviso to Rule 1 of Order 41 CPC for dispensing with the requirement of filing of the certified copy of the impugned judgment. An order dated 17/3/2020. Stop. It's already on record, this impugned order.
Already on record.
As the impugned orders are on record in other connected appeals, the prayer as made out is allowed, and the appellant stroke applicant is allowed.
Appeal may be admitted because this is analogous appeal.
Yes. Next, no, that will be the main appeal.
Main appeal FA3 of 23.
Is allowed, and the main appeal be taken up for consideration. Stop. And in the main case, FA3 2023, heard counsel of the parties, first appeal stands admitted. Yes, this along with other connected first appeal.
Similar order in item 14.
And number of the case?
14. 1 4.
Miss case number 14.
Same order.
Miss case 13 minutes.
13.
Miss case is 13.
Miss case 13 and?
And main case is 4 of 23.
423.
One more item is there, Your Lordship, item 16. 1-6. Here, Your Lordship, there is a petition for condonation. I have to take step 4 because they are not accepting.
Let us come up, Mr. You have to run somewhere.
No, I don't have to run somewhere. Analogous is
That's 16 years.
Only.
It's an application for condition of delay. Issue notice. Returnable in 2 weeks. Yes. Step sitting visit AD within 2 days.
Highly advised.
15. Item 15.
Here we were to take steps to impede the Ministry of Road Transport and...
Is done?
No, Your Lordship, unfortunately the petitioner is hospitalized. He's still undergoing treatment. So we cannot execute the petition.
Mr. Nasangvaya, Council please for us allowed further. How much time?
2 weeks, Your Lordship.
Lordship only the state has filed the affidavit.
Yes, to file the impediment application. Stop. Mr. Anishrai submits that affidavit behalf of the states already filed on record. This after 2 weeks. Within 2 weeks can be filed?
It'll be
3 weeks.
3 weeks, Your Lordship. Apply, Your Lordship.
17.
This is the matter, my lord, concerning the constitution of Wafud. There was an appeal, my lord, filed, and then the matter has been remanded back, my lord.
What does the order say?
My lord, this is the order.
Because this matter on the question of where's Mr. Jindal?
Mr. Jindal is online, my lord.
Oh, he's a small box there, yes.
Lordship, as Lordship has seen, Honorable Division Bench has held that locus is not really an issue because Lordship's order was only in the point of locus.
Yes.
So now the Honorable DB has said that locus is not really a factor. Lordship, we pray for some time to file a reply in this matter. An extended period may kindly be granted, my lord. About 6 weeks.
6 weeks?
Lordship, actually, the respondents are in the process of approaching Honorable Supreme Court against this order. Supreme Court, my lord, is shut at the moment.
Supreme Court is reopening on the 3rd of July.
Okay, see,
but in the meantime, they can file the respective counter affidavits.
I mean, yes, I'll just note that the order of the division bench.
I've handed over the order.
No, the orders here.
Division bench order.
Division bench order.
Division bench order. Noted the order dated 25/5/2023, passed by the division bench, whereby the matter has been remanded back to the single bench to look into the merits in the concept law. Stop matter. Stop. Mr. S. Jindal, Learned Counsel for the respondent number
5 to 8, 11 and 12.
8. Come again.
5 to 8, 11 and 12.
5 to 11, 12. Praise funds allowed 4 weeks time to file the affidavit of opposition. So thereafter,
1 and 2.
You'll file also.
I'll file 1 and 2.
That's all the other respondents have been served, but they have not appeared before.
Immaterial. It's a question of
18.
Here we have to file an affidavit, and I'm praying for further 2 weeks' time.
what about Dr. Muzika is not in court today. Mr. Bieber Haji for response along with so 1 to 3 and S from Thao Vice pray for a lot further.
3 weeks.
3 weeks time to file affidavits listed after. So.
19.
Your Lordship, in this matter, we are still awaiting instructions, Your Lordship.
The transfer matter? He's enjoying your petitioner.
My lord, it's not enjoying, my lord. It's still the sword is, my lord, is let that stay order be.
He's still dodging. He's still dodging the sword. MS from Thao Council, the Council by Dr. N. Muzika, the DGSI submits that yet to be received till now.
Your Lordship, that's why, Your Lordship, I'm praying for further 2 weeks' time, Your Lordship.
So, no, you? The DGSI submits that instructions are yet to be received and prays that they be allowed.
2 weeks, Your Lordship.
2 weeks further time.
My lord, 4 weeks may be given.
4 weeks further time, yes. Prayers allowed. Interim order shall continue until the next date.
Your Lordship, there's also some slight correction I had to
My
make
lord,
in
in
the earlier matter.
item number 9, my lord. What had happened, my lord?
I had earlier stated that we are
all
entering
the
appearance
respondents.
on behalf of all the respondents. However, since there are 5 private respondents as well, so we'll only be appearing on behalf of respondent 1 to 6. 7 to 11.
1 to 6 now, and number 9, 1 to 6, and the rest to take steps.
My
Will correct that.
My lord.
20.
Alone.
Lordship, this was a fresh matter moved before the coordinate bench. The issue, my lord, was that the supply of food grains to the fair price shop of the petitioner was, my lord, arbitrarily stopped.
Once again, I'm reading the last order. Yes.
Please, Your Lordship, I was directed to produce the status report to be filed today, but filing is not possible, Your Lordship. I just received the instruction.
What does it say?
Because, Your Lordship, there is so many complaints against the petitioner, and petitioner is also aware of this, but nothing, everything is suppressed in the petition, and even show cause notice also issued, but that was later. Since November, Your Lordship, November PDS rice, it was free, but she was selling, she sold to the villagers. Number one, and these 54 pages, Your Lordship, complaint, and there's a direction for inquiry also. So, Your Lordship, it is not possible for me to file today.
So, you're saying the villagers are suffered, or you have suffered?
No, my case
because
was, my lord,
you're not allowed to sell the PDS rice.
I was appointed, my lord.
Appointment is fine, but if your conduct is such that you're depriving, if you're charging rice for you can free charge.
Nothing as such.
Nothing as such.
It is on record.
Then show cause, have you replied to show cause?
No, show cause
We have
was
never
just,
received, my lord.
Your Lordship,
We
show
have
cause
made-
was issued on 9th June, but complaint from January 30th, Your Lordship, this is
Then
on
you
record.
reply to that first.
If I may
You-
explain, my lord.
Have you received copy?
No, my lord. If I may just.
Then you give him a copy. You
If
will
I
have
may
it
just
after
explain, my
tomorrow.
lord.
This is matter after tomorrow as MS Barashai submits that this report could not be filed today.
If in
As the
the-
same as bulky, and praise him not to file the same day after tomorrow.
Your Lordship, see so many type
Doesn't
of
matter. You just file it under your hand. Yes.
Type copy
my
also
gre-
required, Your Lordship, for
my-
these 54 pages.
Yes.
If I may just, my grievance, my lord, was that there was no show cause notice, no inquiry.
Now show cause is there.
So
That's what I'm saying. After tomorrow, they'll give you all the
Absolutely.
papers. Yes.
No, my grievance is, my lord, since the month of April. This show cause is of 9th of June, my lord. Since the month of April, the
Doesn't
food grade
matter.
was not supplied.
See, once a show cause is given, you have all the liberty to reply to it
Of course,
in
I will
a
do that, my
befitting
lord.
manner. Correct.
That should
Then-
not stop the supply of the food grain since April, my lord. That was my prayer.
No, that order is there.
Your Lordship, not only that,
So,
from November.
Day after tomorrow. Yes.
Lord,
Burn a midnight oil. Type
it
of
may
it.
be noted, my lord, that this has been.
We will note what we will note. We will note on that day.
Since
Yeah.
November, Your Lordship, when oil is going on.
Yes.
Much obliged.
কিছু পাইছে না
30th January 23.